Hello again and welcome to the replay of Great War Scenario 7, which is the British renewed offensive in the Loos campaign. So we have reached turn 4. First of all, we need to remove one victory token, the temporary one, because we right now don't have any guy on the first trench line here. We have one in the second, but we don't get any victory medals for that, so we return one to the pool, and then we are ready for turn 4, and it's the British turn to go. Oh, by the way, we now have 2, and the Germans also have 2, so we are it's a close match so far. So I have these 2 command cards to choose from, and I think I'll go with the Reconning Force. So we can activate 1 unit in each section, and we actually are allowed to order our artillery. I have very many of these now, so I'm actually thinking of putting an artillery barrage somewhere. Let's see. Okay, so for my left section I will actually activate that unit in the second line there. Center section will be these guys. And on my right hand side would be the artillery barrage then. Yeah, let's see if there's anything we could play here. Oh, I could play actually all 3 are good. I mean, this one, the hand grenade, would be very handy here now if I would close combat that machine gun unit there. But this will also be good to play for that guy, to get it to full strength again, because it's down to 2, and then do a normal close combat. Maybe that's better now. We can save the hand grenade for a later time. And for the artillery barrage, I should of course put it here. I need to put it on my right hand side, so the question is, what heck should be the target? I think I go for that one in the open. So I will play this card. Decision. So I pay 1 for the card and then 1 additional HQ token for each unit or soldier I want to bring back to a unit. So 1 for the card, and then I'll pay 2 to grab 2 soldiers back there. So here's John and there's Paul. They are back now in this unit. Okay, they will not move. These guys will move. I could move 1 and battle. I'm a bit afraid of his bomber unit that's stationed there. So I think I'll actually move 2 and move there to move away from him. He cannot do an efficient attack next turn then. So I will actually move it this turn just to safety. And also I now have 1 unit in the first trench line, so I could get back the lost medal there. And as we already claimed here, we will do a bombardment here. By the way, from now on I will always put a template like this, whoever is firing, me or the enemy, so it will always be oriented, so we see the numbers correctly there. Okay, so I will pay, I have a strength of 4, So I need to pay those 4 to get that barrage going. And we'll start with that. It's 4 dice. He cannot play anything, nope. So we got 1 double and also a 1, so I will get 1 die also back here in his rifle unit, but these guys hit on target. And the 5 is a miss. So let's start with the center hex with 2 dice. And center hex is hit by those, and he actually needs to retreat. Cannot ignore any flags there, so he needs to run back to his trench, which is good. We put a wall of barrage here, so he has to return back with some casualties. That's good. That's really good. Okay, for the other one, we have 1 die. And that's a miss, because he will ignore that. Okay. Well, not too bad. I'm happy I got back his... I pushed back his machine guns there to his actually 3rd line. Or second... No, it's 2nd line. Okay, so... This guy will not attack, but that guy that got help from the medics will attack with 3 dice against his other machine gun there. So we got actually no good result, but 1 HQ token. Not much achieved, but I'm happy I'm in full strength there now. So that's it. And we grab another one. This is good, direction HQ, so we can pay HQ tokens to activate units. Is there any other benefits with this? No, we don't get any bonus dice or anything in combat. So, well, I still have quite a lot of these, so yeah, that would be good. But I will grab another combat card for the intern. I cannot discard any. Okay, it's a mortar barrage. Maybe could be handy. I'm a bit too far away with my mortars now from the action. Let's see if I can move them up a bit. That's it. We'll directly head to the German play turn 4, which is a probe, right? So he can activate 2 units here, and he has 2 units there. He could also activate some artillery there, and he has, yeah, he has 5 of these actually. He needs 4 for the full barrage. Okay, but yeah, he could play one of these 2, right? So would it make any sense to play the machine gun? I think it does actually. Okay, let's see if he plays any one of these. A bit unsure on which I should start with. I think the machine gun barrage is what he prefers right now, so let's check that first. No, let's see if he plays the short supply then. He did not, so he's going for a plain activation of 2 units. So that will be these 2. That guy will close combat me, and well, I guess his bomber is firing at my guys there. There's always the option to go out in the open and hope for flags or something to get that trench, but that's really risky, you know, to go in the open and if I'm still here, my counterattack will be very deadly. So he will just fire there. So let's start with the machine gun close combat. He has 3 dice. And he actually scored 2 hits, so that was the 2 guys that I just added are now lost. I cannot counter him. And then he will fire with 2 dice from his bomber unit to my guys there in the trench. He actually now hits with deadly dice 2. And he of course got 1, and he actually hit me with both dice. So these guys are also down to 2. Things are looking bad. Things are looking really bad for a British player now, right? Okay, that's it. We'll grab another card for him. He has 5 of those. So we'll check what he wants to do. He rolled a 1, so he will actually grab a combat card for this turn. And that's a trench raid. 1 infantry unit, move 4 hexes and close combat with 1 additional die. Then he can take ground. And then after that he can remain in the new hex or move back from where he came from. So terrain movement restrictions are ignored except for impassable terrain. So I guess he could even run through, you know, wire and stuff. Oh, pretty good card. Cost 3. Okay. That's the end of turn 4. We're ready to jump into turn 5. Turn 5. These 2 to choose from. I think I'll go with a recon this time. Just to activate 1 unit actually. That will be my again reduced guy in the second line there. But you know what? I will play the counterintelligence. So I can grab, first of all, I pay 1 of these for that. Then I can grab 1 card from the discard pile. I'll repeat what I did last turn. So I will pay another 1 to play the physician. I can actually play the card I grabbed from the discard pile in the same turn. This card states that. So I pay 1 for the physician and then 2 again to get my guys to full strength, right? So John and Paul, welcome back. You are now at full strength. So yeah, and that guy is activated, so I'll attack with 3 dice, a plain close combat. So it's a kind of a zombie guys there attacking, right? But I am not lucky with my rolls now. I got back 2 of my HQ tokens, but that's not what I wanted. I want to knock out these frigging machine gun there already. So I discard these 2 again. Now I played a recon card, so I may grab 2 actually and choose 1, which is nice. Okay, got an assault right or a probe left. I'm tempted for both. I mean, the probe left is good, and I can activate my 2 guys there. That I have in the enemy trench and do some attacks. On the other hand, this is good. I could start up a pretty good offensive here with all my units. That could also be something. I don't know. I'll go for the probe left anyway this turn. I want to try to get these guys activated as long as they are there still. And if I lose them, I'll start up this front. Okay, so should I grab HQ tokens or another card? I have 5 of those. I can pay for these two. I think I'll go for another combat card actually. Oops. Okay, so here we. Also, I think I got back this turn, right? Since I now have a unit in the first trench line, so we are back to 3 now. Okay, so the combat card I got was a battle and bayonet, which is good. Each is good. Okay, we're ready for the German action of turn 5, and they got a Storm of Fire. They issue an order to 4 battlefield units to open fire and battle with 1 additional die. They cannot order adjacent, so 4 units that may do ranged fire. It will of course be his bomber there. He will also activate that bomber, that machine gun, and question is, yeah, he actually can also activate his mortar there. So all these will fire with 1 additional die. So let's start up with this front. He will fire with 2 dice against. Does it matter? Maybe. It doesn't matter. Let's pick like this guy because those are close to the lane there. Doesn't really matter. 2 dice. And nothing. Next up is his let's fire with that guy. It's 4 hexes away, so it's actually 2 dice and nothing. Then he has these guys that will fire with 3 dice actually, and also hit with the deadly dice now. This is hard. Oh man, I'm gone. I am gone. So these guys are wiped out. The Germans gain all of these. This will be a close one. We are now 3-3 actually. And he still has his mortar that will target my guys here. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes away. Luckily for me, he doesn't get that additional die because it's at 4 hex range. He has 2. So he has 1 + 1 for the card, so 2 dice for him. And he scored 1 hit there. So I'm all down to 3 again, and I must say that was a good turn for him. Storm of Fire. That's a good card. So grab another one of those, and then we'll see the status of that. He has these 5 still, so that removed, and then we rolled an 8, meaning he will grab more HQ tokens this time. Okay, so I had this probe left with 2 units now, but the other guy got wiped out. Well, I still have these, and I still have the option to do an artillery bombardment. Yeah. We'll see when we enter turn 6. So I think I'm play the probe left, and I will activate that unit. I have one more unit left, left. So question is, should I move that guy up? It's, by the way, the trench mortar here. I don't really know. I think I'll put an artillery barrage instead as the other one. So I will not move. By the way, I have again lost the grip of the first trench line, so I'm losing my temporary victory medal there. And yeah, let's do that. And this time I will actually, but yeah, let's wait. We do the artillery first. So I will actually target his bomber unit this time, and hope I get some good rolls there. So I pay 4 HQ tokens for the barrage, which is 4 dice, and I'm hoping for some good rolls. Now I am also wanting to roll 5s that will hit his machine gun. So no doubles, but 1 5. So we get 1 dice in actually that hex. So we nothing on his bomber, but 1 die on his machine gun. And that's nothing because it wasn't the target hex. Okay. So that was a bad barrage. Bad barrage. Okay, so we have this guy left, and I will use my last HQ token to activate the hand grenade card, which gives me 2 additional dice in this close combat. So I will actually attack with 5 dice, and that should give some effect, I hope. He has steel there though, so I don't expect to eliminate those, but I should reduce that guy pretty much now. Okay, so I got 2 hits and 2 HQ tokens. Kind of happy with that. I'm really needing these, and also 2 hits is not bad here now. So he's now down to 1 there. Not bad, not bad. So we're ready with those, and I grab another one. So replacements, maybe that is good. I would have needed this a bit earlier on, but yeah, this is a good card. Very much so, but let's check the details of that when we are playing it. So I will grab some more of these. So now I have 4, and I think that's it. Yeah, we are ready for German turn. Turn 6. Infantry assault. Issue an order to all infantry units in 1 section. They may move 2 and battle, or 3 and not battle. Train movement and battle restrictions still apply. So where do he have infantry units? He has 1 here in his right, 2 in the center section, and 1 on his left. Yeah, that's a good question. What to do? I mean, would he... Would he play it for this guy? I mean, he could move 2 hexes, but he doesn't really get, you know, to close combat me from a safe position. He needs to go out in the open and close combat me. Would he take the guys in the center? I mean, he could of course run up front here and then do a ranged battle against me, and that's, I think it's okay. Would he take his center instead? He could move that bomber unit 2 hexes there and battle. These guys could actually I don't know. He could also opt to play his trench raid now and, you know, move 4 hexes. With 1 unit. But still, he doesn't get into anywhere with a cover and attack me. 1, 2, 3, 4 is out in the open in all those. So maybe he's not playing that card right now. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I don't think he's interested in playing these short supply this time, because I don't have any really big threats up in his front. I mean, this guy, I think he rather see it here, because this is an isolated lone unit here now, and he has good chances to eliminate these in the upcoming turns, so I don't think he wants to pull that back, so he will not play that. Trench raid would be an option, but I don't know. It's really not that good anyway. I think let's go for the center section. So these guys will move up here. They actually have now the option to fire against these guys here, or actually at my guys there, because the other guy will move 2 hexes to his right, and you know, by that he can get the 2 hex attack, 2 dice attack here, and depending on how that goes, he could also put more fire here with 1 die. That's good enough. So that's for the moment. So he will now fire, and starting off with that guy, he gets 2 dice and hits with deadly dice also. And he actually misses. So then the question is, where should he fire with that guy? I think he will still fire at my isolated unit there. He wants to get rid of that, I think. So he misses again. Or I could take that retreat, but then I only give him the option to fire with his machine gun at me as a ranged attack. I prefer that he attacks me in close combat, because then I could retaliate with a button bayonet card. So that ends the German turn 6. We'll grab him another of these. We'll check the status of these. He has 7. He rolled a 6, so he is actually grabbing himself another of these dreaded. Oh man. He also got the button bayonet. So he grabbed himself another of these dreaded combat cards. And a good one also. So that was 3 turns played again. So we'll upload these now, and Germans are the lead. 3 medals. to my 2, and things are not looking that bright for me. I'm totally lost my momentum there. Attack failed. Well, I could still, with a bit of luck, eliminate his machine gun there with 1 soldier left, and then I need to start off probably with, I could fill in more people here from here. Now he has a bomber up there, so it will not be an easy task to get into that trench from on this side. So maybe I had to activate my right now and start offensive there, and I have some lanes to do the attack, but you know how fast it can go. I mean, it's 4 full units here now, 5 actually with this counted, but a few barrages and some machine gun fire, and they can be ripped to shreds actually. So well, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I think I need to play these on turn 7, but we'll get back to that. Okay, no more in this video, so thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video for turn 7. Bye.